Okay, we're a little late on the recording, but we're recording now. So, Rich, we had talked about the meet and greet at the museum, 1 to 3 is what we hear. Does that sound okay to everybody? And no food.
What was the date again, Dennis?
3rd of April.
The Sunday.
Is that a Sunday?
Yep.
And Rich,
And
would
we
we
need
make a flyer and post it on the Facebook?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I can make a flyer. In fact, I was going to suggest it'd be a good idea if we, I can talk to Jeff, or if any one of you all either know anybody else in Jeff still the president, Chevy Club, Staffelbach?
Oh, yeah. No, he isn't. It's actually Mary Meckler now.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Well, I mean, maybe through Jeff or something, say, hey, look, we want to be able to, can we just put some flyers out at your table or somewhere just to help promote? Hey, after your swap meet, come over to the museum. You get in free. And
I'm the
Yeah.
vice president, so I'll give you the heads up. Yeah.
Hey,
I mean,
Dennis,
I think that'd be great. Utilizing utilizing the swap meet to help promote our deal, because then people are already out. They're already out and about. They're already in the car frame of mind, and then let's just stop off in the museum, and we probably get a better turnout.
Yeah.
A gooder one too.
A
a
gooder.
gooder one.
That's more good.
Yeah.
Dennis,
Actually, if we have them early for the registration, we can hand them out rather than having to walk around all.
What time would that be?
They're there like 6 in the morning, so 7.
All right, Kevin, you got that. You got the overshift, right?
If you want to
What's
give
that?
them to me, I can get them ahead of time.
Yeah.
How would I do that?
Well, if
Phone
you
me?
email it to me, I can email it to her, to Alice.
Oh, just email it. Oh, I thought you meant like hard copies.
Oh, yeah, no, I mean hard copies. Give me hard
Okay,
copies.
well, if you get it to me, I can make some copies and get it over to Alice.
Well, then
Okay,
I'll do that. I'll make it and I'll send it to you, Dennis. I'll use it. It'll be the same one that I post on the Facebook, and then you can make however many copies, and then you can get them over to her. That's fine. So I mean, I'll just let Phil know at the museum we're going to go 1 to 3 inside, and I mean, we won't promote. There is no. I mean, what do we want to do there when we're there?
Well, I guess, what we did at the other place was we had, lunch or breakfast and we just talked, but you had mentioned something about possibly a movie.
If you're in that theater, you could do something. Yeah, right.
Dennis, you have to gather information from Sean about the Genoa show. This is a big part of what we do, and if we can't talk about the coalition show in Genoa, that we need that.
I'll get it handled. I definitely will.
Well, and aren't there things that need to be ironed out with that Genoa show still, or not?
I think Sean's got a pretty good handle on that. It's just picking his brain and getting all the information so we could relay it to everyone else in the coalition.
Okay.
I
And
have,
even have flyers there for it.
He's
Yeah.
working on a flyer. He might even have a flyer for it.
Yeah, I know he's been working on the flyer. I think he's probably pretty close to having it done.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
are we I'm planning on going to that M2 meeting on whenever it is, Thursday.
yeah, 4.
Thursday
Yeah.
at 4.
So we want to get on that calendar, correct?
I already put us on it.
He's on.
Do we already have are we doing an award there or not?
I put us on the calendar, but I was going to fit the bill and get a trophy for it.
Oh, okay. So we don't have to, okay, so we're covered on that. All right.
I had a couple of thoughts regarding what to do at this meeting. Since the coalition is early in its formation, I think it would be wise to state the objectives of the coalition and perhaps an invitation for other clubs that people may know about if they're interested in joining.
And we can put something like that together on that flyer, Rich.
Yeah, it may not be well known among the people, since it's new, I'm talking about spreading the word.
Oh, I'm sure
Also,
it's, yeah, right.
another thought regarding food. Bertha Miranda's is right across the street from the museum. And if people want to maybe get together at 11:30 or 12 and have lunch prior to the meeting, that's just an idea. Lunch on their own,
Okay,
kind of a pre-meeting meeting just for social and lunch.
yeah, sure. Okay,
Or at Baldini's while they're looking at swap meet prior to going.
yeah, right.
Also, I have something, if we're looking for an agenda, I put this, thank you to Kevin, on we're looking for helpers for the summer salute for the Chevy Club for the long weekend in May. And maybe we could just make that announcement there that I'm still looking for a lot of bodies to help us. from different
Have you
parts.
posted that on the coalition, on the Facebook page?
Yeah,
Okay.
on our website. I think last time I looked, only like 4 people have even seen it, 3 or 4 people. Nobody.
I haven't seen it yet.
Oh,
It's on the
it's
coalition
down
page.
there.
It is on the coalition page. It's tough to get volunteers because I'm already thinking that myself for
Right.
NNC.
Have any of you ever been to the Veterans Guest House by chance?
Yes,
You have?
yeah.
Yeah,
If your club hasn't gone there and seen that place, and they can set up where you provide like pizzas for a dinner and, you know, have a date, they do that routinely with different groups around, nonprofits around the city that help. And it's really a pretty remarkable experience to go in there. I've done it.
Yeah. NNC has as well. It's an awesome place.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Cool.
all right, so what I'm gonna do is I'll create a flyer for the meet and greet on the 3rd. I'll confirm with Phil. We want to go in there 1 to 3 with the notion that people can meander afterwards and, you know, up until 5 because it closes at 5. And we'll want to use the event center because you know, it's got the stage and it's got tables and chairs already built in, and you know, and that kind of thing. I think that'd be a lot. That'd be easy. That'd be easy to do.
Rich, I'll blast Facebook if you want to send that to me when it's done.
You mean on?
On the flyer, once the flyer's created, if you want to email it to me, I'll post it all around to
Yeah, no, fine.
local
Okay,
clubs.
and I'll send it to Dennis, and he can, you know, we can make copies and make prints out of it and all this other. So, you know, that'll be easy to do. I think we need to think about, you know, I mean, it takes 5 minutes to tell people who we are and what we're about. What are we doing with the other 2 hours?
Right. You want to see if we can do that? You said they have some different movies. You want to see if we can do the movie or?
Karaoke.
Karaoke.
Yeah, where the hell did that come from?
You know what? When we did the last meet and greet, actually that did go a couple hours, and Dennis got up and did it really well and went through everyone that was involved in the coalition and as far as what their part was in the coalition and what we were about. And then there was like a Q&A after that, and then we had a suggestion box, and that did carry us. I mean, granted they were eating as well, but that did carry us in like an hour or two. So you know, but to ad lib with a movie, that would be awesome as well.
I almost think the movie would be cool. I almost think instead of it being more of a 2-hour movie, it'd be cool if there was such a thing as a, you know, some kind of a, almost like a 1-hour car related documentary kind of thing. I don't know. I'm just trying to think of.
Could you get something from Hot August Nights?
There's a guy that, I'm sorry, there's a guy that filmed a lot of Hot August Nights at different areas, and he's on YouTube. And I mean, he started with us, but we could maybe hit him up and get permission to show his stuff. It's like 10-minute segments. We could do as many. He had quite a few.
Yeah, I saw that. That's a good idea.
Yeah, I would lean more towards that than an actual sit, because that's the beauty of something like that is you can get up and leave or go and not, you know what I mean? Like it's
Get involved.
a fill as you want and not be, when you say, hey, we're going to sit down and watch, Ford versus Ferrari, 2.5 hour movie. You're like, okay, that's a big commitment. I'm not doing that.
Right.
I do that.
Good movie, though.
Well,
I
it
would
is.
guess that most,
I'm not
Actually,
taking anything away from the movie, but let's assume you went to the swap meet all day or in the morning, and then you come into this deal, and then you're going to sit through a 2 hour, it's a long day.
Yeah. Yeah,
You know what I mean?
it was just,
I would guess that most car people have seen almost every movie
That's just
about
it.
cars.
Right. So if we had some kind of a, hey, afterwards, if you want, we're going to go in the theater and there's some, some snippets of local car stuff, Hot August Nights, or, whatever it was, that if this guy's got, little 10-minute vignettes and things, we could just shoot at 2, 3, or 4 of them and then feel it out. And as people are leaving, like, because they're done or over it, that we're not committed to like, now we got to finish the entire thing and we're out of there at 6 o'clock. Because here's the deal.
Right.
We have
You're
to
right.
leave by 5. Like everybody has to be out by 5.
The museum has a movie that they show people, they show it every day at 1 o'clock. And I don't remember how long it is. I'm recalling something like 20 minutes. It has to do with the museum and the collection. It would be a good introduction for touring the collection.
It's not a bad idea.
Yeah, no, we could definitely do that. But I do
And
like
that's something they already have in
idea
place.
with the
It's
Hot
just
August
a matter
Nights
of asking them to run it.
films, because then the thing with that is people like will probably want to look for their car, or they know people's cars that are in it. You know what I mean? If they see the guy at Steak and Shake, he makes a video every year, and it's more of a like 3 or 4 minute long synopsis of the whole cruise night thing, and sometimes you see your car in it, or that's kind of fun. Those are kind of fun little things, because then it's more related to what we're about, which is local car shows.
I was
So
just,
we have video film of local car shows. That's kind of cool.
okay, sorry, I didn't mean to.
Go ahead, Alice.
I was just introduced to the fact that our last executive meeting, somebody had brought up a YouTube presentation, and it was 50 minutes. So we started looking, I said, it's 50 minutes, we're not doing this now. But it was all of the classic Chevy summer salute, and it showed all the cars. So if we look through some YouTube stuff, we could probably find a lot of.
Oh, I'm sure we can. I'm
Things
sure
that
we
would
can
be
come up
better
with,
local.
3 or 4 or 5 things, and
Yeah.
and just run those, and then people aren't committed to sitting through an entire 2.5 hour movie or 2 hour movie,
Right.
where we've already, and depending, like Kevin says, well, hey, the last one took an hour, and maybe it goes long, and people are just sitting around talking and bullshitting. And now on top of that, now we're going to go sit through another 2 hour movie.
Yeah.
Right.
Hey, Dennis.
Yeah.
Dennis, can you let Marie in from the Beat Up Hub?
I thought.
I got in.
She's in.
I just got in. Thank you, Kevin.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Barney. Sorry I'm late.
Well, Roy, can you find out about those little snips, those little videos?
Yeah, I'll get the we have his email and all that, so I'll get it.
Okay. Do you have our email or my email?
Yes.
Kevin's or somebody's?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
So if you, all you got to do, actually, truly, trying to think, I'm not sure how I know they can do DVDs. I know I have to find out if they can do because in the event that they can't show it in the theater, they have the ability, and I've done it before, they have a screen and they have a projector that'll plug right into a laptop that we could just literally do right there in the meeting room, where you don't even have to go into the theater.
Yeah, that works.
And that's easy. And then all I need, if you can, because I can bring my laptop, they have the projector, they have the screen. I just tell them we just want it set up. And all I got to do is bring in, my laptop. And if I had the links, to those videos, you can put you can do that on YouTube. You can set it up to where one video just plays right after the other, that you create a playlist. Do you know what I mean? Of those videos. And then it's not like you're plunking around having to select it every time. It just automatically plays. I think that would be kind of cool as well. I think that'd be, and then people can like, hey, look, we're going to show some after it's all done. We're going to just feature some videos we found on YouTube of our local area, local shows, and you're welcome to hang out and watch them as much as you want. And if you want, you can go look at the museum, wander around, you know, and then people kind of have an option. They're not locked into any one area or one thing. Because the other challenge is moving a group from one room to another room could be kind of cumbersome.
Okay.
So as long as they're already there, we have the ability to show these little, you know, these little short videos, and I think that's the where you do it.
And Rich, would it be possible if I wanted to get some like, you know, munchies like nuts or something like that, and some like sodas and bring it in the ice chest? Is that okay? For the meeting?
Sure, if they allow that.
Should be. I mean, I can check with Phil, and I'm sure we can. We've done that before. We would have to pay for it.
Well, I would take care of that one on this one. It's not that
All right.
much. We're not talking that much.
Well, let's say you got 50 people in there. That's 4 cases of soda.
Yeah.
Speaking about all the people that are going to come in, Rich, how's the museum going to keep track of the people that show up? Because I know they're going to let them cruise through the museum. How are they going to be able to say, hey, I'm a part of this group? Or is everyone just going to be free to be able to roam about? Or
Yeah.
are they going to
Well,
stamp people?
afterwards. Yeah, I mean, you know, I could set it up to where it's like, hey, you know, when you come in, you know, tell them you're going to the coalition meeting, and they'll let you in. I mean, it's pretty, you know, every time we've done some kind of event there, that's pretty much all you got to do is say, hey, I'm here to go to the coalition meeting. You know, the Joe public doesn't know to say that, so they know that if you're saying that, you really are going.
Okay.
You know, they'll let you in. You go in the back way, as you know, you basically are going through the exit that the normal person would be exiting from, where the bathrooms are, you know, but you're going to go in that way. And then you're going down what they call 50th Street, which is right by the gas station that they have there, that mock-up gas station they have, until you go down past the little speedway little thing with the checkered flags, and that's the room, is that event center room.
Yeah, I guess
And then
what
you
I'm
just-
trying. I guess what I'm trying to avoid is people coming in into the coalition meeting and saying, "Hey, I was part of this," and they wouldn't let me in. So I just wanted to make sure there wasn't going to be any problem with that.
I don't think. I mean, I don't. They're pretty good on the honor system thing, and I think that they're not really going to hold people, you know, like checking their IDs or checking their, you know what I mean? It'll be just, we'll put on their, you know, say you're going to the coalition meeting, and they'll let you in.
Okay.
You know?
And Rich, do you want to try to get an RSVP from people? Do we have an idea how many?
Well, it would be nice, maybe, but I don't know that it'd be useful information, because again, that number could be skewed, because, you know, if more people than we think show up, I mean, what are we going to use that number for?
Yeah, it was skewed at our last meet and greet. It really was.
I mean, I would say, you know, let's plan on 50, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if more come, great. If, you know, but I mean, 50's, how many did you have at the Mimi's?
34,
50, 40, 50?
Yeah, I would say we're
34,
40 or
35.
50, yeah.
And how many? Okay, so what? There was a dozen of us about?
Mm-hmm.
My thing light up.
There's probably about 8 or 10 of us. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it was a good showing.
This will draw a lot more, especially where it is.
Yeah, no, I agree with that.
I'll be there, but I'll be late. I'll be at a swap meet and a blood drive.
What's the
Can
date
we,
on this again?
April 3rd at
April 3rd. Okay.
1
1 to
p.m.
3.
to 3 p.m.
1 to 3.
Hey, Rich, on the flyer, can you encourage people to bring their cars?
Well, I mean, yeah, I mean, but there's no
Weather?
incentive to, or is there, or I don't know.
Oh, well, you go into the classic car museum, so I don't know, I don't know.
The only thing I think about that is that if you do that, if I saw that on a flyer as a car guy, I think, oh, then they're gonna have a separate section and it's gonna be
Roped
a
off, yeah,
show. And then you're gonna arrive there and it's like, oh, I gotta park next to this little Nissan and this big truck and I don't like that. And it's not, there was no incentive for me to bring my car. And there's no
I'm gonna-
advantage to us.
I'll bring mine.
Well, you can, and we'll all park next to yours. I'll park my Yukon and I'll door ding it and
your dually.
What a guy.
no, I get what you're saying. I think I don't know that it matters much. I don't know that we gain anything by it. We just want bodies in the.
I don't know. I just think it brings a little excitement to it. If it gets people excited. I mean, I don't know.
Well, what are you
Maybe
gonna do
I'm off
for
on that.
them? Are you gonna do anything for them, or they get?
Am I gonna do anything for them?
Well, what I mean is, what's my incentive to bring it?
Just to get your ride out. I mean, you're going to a car event at a car museum. I don't know. I don't know.
Well, I can put the line out there. I don't know that it needs to be anything pushed like it's.
No, not push. Just this encouragement. I don't know. So maybe I'm off on that.
No, I agree with you, Kevin.
Thank you.
I think some people will bring them if they so choose, if they feel comfortable.
Talking about
Yeah,
weather.
if the weather's good, or if it's, the downside is it's kind of a dodgy neighborhood, as y'all know.
Yeah,
And if it gets,
Hot August Nights did events there last year, didn't they?
well, we were all outside though.
And they had
everybody was
supervision.
outside, and we had a stage outside. Everything was outside. So whereas now you're literally parking and everybody walks in, there's nobody in the lot theoretically. So it's a little, I'd be nervous if I brought mine and just left it in a parking lot.
I got insurance and an alarm.
I used to have a lot of trouble with river people
Go, Kevin.
in the parking lot, but they've put up a nice fence and that problem almost just went away.
Yeah.
Hey, the homeless guy over on Fourth has 3 solar panels on his car. Shit, I don't have solar yet. And I think they're gonna have their own home and garden show here in another year.
let's get them part of the coalition.
Yeah, get them to join up. Yeah.
You got a shopping cart? I mean, come
Yeah, that's all right.
on.
It has 4 wheels, right?
12-inch rims, yeah.
Good. All right. Rich, how long do you think before the flyer's up or it's posted on Facebook? Week?
Oh, no, less than that.
Okay.
By the weekend,
Okay.
we'll have something up. That gives us a month to promote it. So that's good. That's plenty of time, and I think we'll also bring it up at the N2M2 meeting, right? I
Yeah.
won't have a flyer by then necessarily, but maybe, but I don't, we'll see. Anyway, but certainly bring it up to them. And I think that maybe what I'll do at the same time is come up with a loose agenda, not one that's printed and handed out necessarily, but something where, welcome, meet and greet, who we are, introductions, Q&A, and then, show whatever videos that we're gonna have, and then tour the museum and get the hell out.
Okay. So we got a coalition on the 14th, it looks like, of next month or this upcoming month. So
Of
Rory,
what,
if you
March?
can kind of get yourself together with the videos before then. That way we can kind of finalize everything on the 14th.
14th of March.
Yeah, that's what it looks like on the calendar here.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna be out of town on the 14th.
Gonna have a computer.
Is that a Zoom meeting?
Yeah.
The Zoom, just like we're doing now, yeah. That's our regular one. This was one just to kind of get everything organized for the museum.
6 o'clock.
Yeah. Kevin, you got anything you want to promote or anything?
Nope, I'm good.
Yeah, I'm good. Oh, I got a question. Does anybody want to do that cruise to Margaretville again this year? I thought I was going to change it around a little bit, probably the same course, because that's a really good course. But
I would love
I have a
that.
car club meeting on Wednesday, and just there's a couple of girls in our car club that like to put on called observation rallies. You could use the same course, just to have it be a rally.
Excuse me. Oh,
I'm down for a cruise.
Okay. I mean, it was really fun, I thought.
It was.
How many cars were there?
25 maybe, I don't know. Wasn't very many, but it was a beautiful, beautiful cruise. We started at Baldini's, went through Carson City, made a stop at Genoa so Kevin could understand where the city was and what it was. And you know, and we could spend a little bit more time there if we wanted to, you know, because they opened up some of the vendors and stuff, you know, you can go shop and wander around. Then we went down Foothill and went across 88 and went into a valley called Diamond Valley. It's a really, really pretty valley, which puts you on the road that takes you down into Markleyville, and just park your ride wherever. And we had music. We had, you know, there's 2 restaurants there, and just spent the day just sitting around, no trophies, none of that stuff. It was just really nice. Maybe
Yeah,
add some
it was
raffle
beautiful,
tickets or something, but you know, we all just all sat around Markleyville. Markleyville absolutely appreciated us.
The reason I
Yeah.
ask is because as we go on and we get more and more of this coalition out there, there's going to be a lot more cars at these events.
Yeah. Well, I know you got an increase.
Oh, gosh, in 2 of my shows.
Yeah.
So how's Markleyville recovered? I know we need to support them and everything. Just, you know, how are they doing after fire, earthquakes, everything?
What was the question, Marie?
I said, so yeah, I think we definitely need to support them. I'm just curious about how much they've recovered between the earthquakes and
Yeah.
fires for them.
Yeah. Well, I know that Sean was wanting to maybe try to do a second event there, but you know, it was just such a fun and easy thing to put on. Everybody had a really good time. It was just,
And I know Markleyville, they've reached out to me personally and try to get some events going on out there as well. So they're trying to, they must be rebuilding and trying to get everything back together, because they're trying to promote and get people back out there again.
yeah.
So,
You know,
They
the
need
cruise
us.
there,
Just
I
curious.
went there after that fire calmed down just to see if, you know, how the town was. And town was fine. You know, there was a spot coming through Turtle Rock there that you could see it burned out on both sides of the road, but down, once you got into Markleyville, it looked just like when we were there before.
yeah,
That's
it was
good.
awesome.
Good.
Yeah, so. Alicia, you guys got anything you want to promote or anything?
You talking to me?
Yeah, I'm talking to who? Yeah, I'm talking to you.
At tomorrow night's meeting, we're gonna talk about, Dave, you'll probably talk about some things we've talked about, so.
Okay.
One of our favorite runs is down through Markleyville to Walkerburger in California.
Oh, did you go up over the pass then?
Oh, yeah, both ways.
Oh, you came back that way too?
Absolutely. It's a different drive both ways.
It is. How many overheats did you have?
Well, no, you're talking about Miatas. You know, this is the best.
Oh, yeah, no problem with those.
It's the best English car that was ever built by the Japanese, you know, so. And you can drive those things flat out, and some of the people do. I mean, it gets a little crazy up there.
What did you do when you hit Walker?
Walkerburger.
Okay, yeah, with ice cream and everything?
Oh yeah, Walkerburger out and back looks like you should be holding weddings out there, you know?
Yeah, we've been there. Yeah, it's a cool place.
That's a favorite run for the group.
Yeah, that's a
Unfortunately,
good.
we really liked, you know, up north, Antelope Lake and a lot of that was damaged so badly by the fires up there. Taylorsville, which is still there, best burger on the planet in that general store.
No
And
kidding. Wow.
they're still there. Oh yeah, they're still there.
Wow.
But, so we have,
How about you, Dave? You have anything?
Well, just to say that the Miata Club is more drivers than showers. I don't, I've never been in a car show, and I think most of our members have not. But we drive a lot. And, we routinely go to places like Markleyville, someplace to have lunch and drive back. So we're more drivers than showers.
No, right.
So I'm not really sure how this is going to fly, but
But just, I'll tell you what, hang in there, okay? Because I have a Porsche, and so I belong to the Porsche group in Reno, and we do the same thing. We're drivers too, so
yeah. Well, you have a sports
don't let
car.
that deter you.
Yeah.
It's still a place you can promote your driving, your driving events too.
I stumbled with the Miata into Carson City one day in front of the courthouse. They had some of those English cars that look like 34 Fords. I don't know what they're called, but there was quite a collection of those. They're kind of miniature. They're smaller than the American car. I guess they're English cars. But I just stumbled into that. To Dave's point, I want to go see cars, and I'll drive somewhere to go see them. So knowing about the car shows, that interests me. Okay. And, run down to Carson City, have lunch, check out the show or Genoa or wherever. That's a great idea.
Have you guys thought about opening your driving events up to any kind of other cars? And not just Miatas?
But then we'd have to carry tools. No, we don't want to do that.
We have had a couple of Corvettes join us in the past,
Yeah.
and it was kind of boring because they were too slow.
Yeah. There's one guy that's got one with an LS in it. He's never brought it to a meeting yet or a drive. And I'd like to see that car.
Yeah, it's just a thought, that's what this coalition's all about. It's about cars, and you guys are drivers, so.
That's
as far as
great.
I'm concerned, I don't know about the rest of the group here, the core group, but that's fine. Promote it.
So Vic has something here.
Yeah, Vic, I'm sorry.
So when did you want to do the cruise to Markleyville?
I don't even have a time frame yet. I was thinking in the fall.
On the fall? Okay.
Yeah.
The only problem is with that again is our smoke and everything. And if it's going on in California, it's gonna be hitting Markleyville also.
Yeah.
So that's my only concern there. Anytime before August, before the fires really hit, would probably be better if people want to enjoy the drive.
Shit, there's nothing to burn anymore.
I was gonna say, they're all done.
Well, I'll tell you that, truthfully, that killed our summer the last couple of years because
Oh, it's
it
horrible.
was too hot and too smoky and just wasn't fun.
Yeah.
We did catch a little fall after that and a little earlier spring when we had good weather. I mean, today would have been a great day to be out.
I know Yosemite's actually doing some uncontrolled burns right now. So hopefully that
Did you
helps.
say uncontrolled?
Yeah.
They're trying to be controlled.
Now they call them specified burns because there's no such thing as a controlled burn.
We had to cancel a convention last year last year. We had to cancel the inliners convention that was supposed to be here last year because of the fires.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you guys were supposed to be in Minden, weren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're doing it this year. We're doing it the first week of June this year.
Right.
Earlier the better.
Did you put it on Facebook, Al?
Not the convention. The convention's basically for the club, but
No, I understand.
During that, we're doing our inliners wrapping to Minden Car Show in downtown Minden. That's going to be right in the middle of all that, and we're going to promote that.
Okay, good. Rory, you got anything?
Well, COVID also killed a deal. The Sacramento clubs, of which there are more than one, they had a big soiree planned for Virginia City a couple of years ago, and we were going to participate, and that thing died. Hey, I want to give you a little known statistic. I don't know if you know this or not, but 90% of all the Harley Davidsons ever built are still on the road. Did you know that?
No.
Yeah, the other 10% made it home.
That's great.
I like that, Mike. I might steal that.
I should show him my bike.
Oh, there you go.
And it's on the road with flags.
There it is.
It's still up there in South Dakota.
No.
No,
Oh,
I made it back.
Ah,
Good.
Rory's up. Rory, you're up.
What's that?
You're up.
Oh, we're having a meeting on Wednesday to discuss with the Vietnam vets what they want to do. They wanted to put on a show benefiting the veterans home. So we'll know more about that after Wednesday.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Anything for you, Marie?
No, I mean, we have our May 1st VW Hub show at Cienegos still. But we'll be planning some other things in the meantime. I gotta get together with a group. We have a meeting actually on Thursday, so.
Yeah, why
I'll
don't
let
you
you know.
guys go down to Sacramento? I'm serious.
Well, it's Memorial Day weekend and it's Labor Day weekend.
What a
And
great
so
time to go to Sacramento.
it is, but it's Memorial Day weekend's my anniversary, my wedding anniversary. So we're always somewhere else. And then Labor Day weekend, there's always, it's either too hot or there's smoke. And it's, yeah. No, I've been meaning to, a lot of people are mechanics and they race their bugs that are friends. They do go down to it and I'm bummed I haven't done it yet, but I need to. I agree
It
with
is
you.
an absolute blast.
Yeah.
did
Hey,
you
Marie,
say-
can you mention the zoo cruise too? I'm sorry.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, thanks for bringing that up. What's the date for that again, Kevin? I'm
April 10th.
April 10th. So we got our 3rd annual zoo cruise. That's the Safari Zoological Park that's there in North Virginia. You know, you go up through Bonanza and everything, but we start at Summit Racing. And I believe, are we gathering, Kevin,
Yeah,
I'm
at Summit
scattered.
Racing at 11
at
a.m.
11?
and
11?
we'll leave by noon. This is a Northern Nevada Classic event. I'm sorry, I should have brought it up.
That's all right.
My brain's a little foggy still.
No, I'm scattered too, so I appreciate it. So yeah, we're leaving there at noon. Start gathering at 11. The core will be there before that, of course. But
And
so- go ahead.
Yeah, we're gonna do a 50-50 raffle at Summit, and then at the zoo they're going to be doing entrance to people that donate $20 or more. Is that confirmed yet?
No, in fact, I was out. That's why I'm running late. I was running out, but I need to check with her because yes, $20. And then she's also looking at doing either a slushie or another raffle on top of that to raise some money.
It's a fun cruise.
It is. It's simple. It's fun. You get there, you get to go in the zoo, you get to see the animals. The children love it. With the $20, it's for a car full. You can fit 50 people in your car. You get in for the $20. We hope that people just don't donate that. We're hoping that people pay $20 per person instead of it's $12 a person to get in for an adult. So, but yeah, she's looking at donating some slushies, and we don't have confirmation on that yet. But it's always a fun event. A lot of great people and a lot of great animals, and for a great cause.
And I'll be
Great.
posting that on Facebook. You'll be seeing a lot of that in the next couple of weeks.
Good, good.
Thanks for bringing that up, Kevin.
Sure.
Hey, Marie,
Rich,
what did you
anything?
say? Oh, I wanted to ask Marie, what did you say about Cienegos? Is that your meeting? What's going on there?
Our car show for the VW Hub is going to be at Cienegos this year.
Where
It's
is
on-
that? What location?
That's on South Virginia Street there, in the South Virginia Plaza complex. Do you know where Sports West is or where Sushi Pier
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
was?
okay, that's the one I was thinking.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so it's there. It's there. Yeah, so it's there.
Yeah, well, let's get the date on that. I'd like to go to
May
that.
1st.
That's May 1st. Okay.
We're starting, I believe, putting everything together right now, but I believe the show starts at 11 and we go until like 3 or so.
Across, yeah, okay, good.
Actually, show starts at 10 and we go till 3. My apologies. I'm scattered.
That's good.
Rich, any final thoughts?
Nope.
Anybody else? Okay, this recording, we'll get it up on the Facebook page, if not tonight, tomorrow morning.
Wonderful.
What I have of the recording. So, okay, guys, good. We're all set for the meet and greet, and God, looking forward to meeting all of you guys. Next meeting on the 14th.
Sounds good.
Okay.
All right.
All righty, sounds
Thanks,
good,
guys.
guys. Thanks for
Have a
coming.
good
Take care.
evening.
Thanks, Rich, very much.
Take care. Bye.
Take
Thank
care,
you.
everybody.